We are the whispers in the dark, the shadows that will leave a mark. With every breath that we consume, we break the chains while whispers boom. They try to crush our spirit's light, with iron fists they wage the fight. But in the storm we'll stand up tall, unbowed, unbroken through it all. Feel the roar of hearts so bold, our stories through the ages told. In blood and fire we make our stand, no force can tame this land.
My name is Ezekiel. I am the watchdog of High Priest Aras. I was born under the weaning regime, what the rebels call slavery. But for us, the pardoned, weaning is a blessing. For weaning is order and justice in the face of chaos. After the fall of Genesis, every planet conquered by the Yamnayas, once territories of the children of Way, is now ruled with an iron fist, either by a king or a queen from the Yamnaya lineage, members of the Confederation of the 13 Planets, formerly flourishing kingdoms of the black race. The Yamnayas are biologically taller than the children of Way. Typically, Yamnaya rulers come from the noble aristocratic branch known as the Yards, and more rarely from the military branch known as the Raskas. The Nayas, on the other hand, concern themselves solely with the religious and spiritual life of the Yamnayas. They already hold power, as the high priest or high priestess of a planet often serves as regent when the royal throne is vacant. Most importantly, it is they who enthrone Yamnaya sovereigns in the name of Yamnar. Without the support of the Church of Yamnar, no king or queen can ascend to the throne. The Eye of Yamnar is a massive social surveillance system, digitally connecting everything and everyone within the megacities, such as Jericho, to control the population. Rebel groups like the Black Hand refuse to be linked to the Eye of Yamnar's network and instead live in the underground or in the southern zone of Genesis known as the Sheol. On Genesis, 3 major Yamnaya families vie for power, although officially the planet is ruled by Queen Yana from the Rotfeller family, a powerful aristocratic dynasty of the Yamnaya elite. She is a powerful woman, manipulative, calculating, and with a sadistic edge that sometimes terrifies her adversaries. She has consolidated her authority over Genesis and has made many enemies. Some believe she is behind several political assassinations wrongly attributed to the rebels, but no proof has ever been found. Even High Priest Aras fears her schemes. This is one of the reasons he made me his personal watchdog. He both detests the queen and reveres her as sovereign of the Yamnayas. His main rival is Prince Belian of the Caspian family. Before Queen Yana took the throne, her father was the Yamnaya king, but he died under suspicious circumstances. This allowed Yana to seize power with the clergy's backing. Prince Belian has always believed that Queen Yana was behind his parents' deaths. He harbors a deep hatred toward her, masked by a hypocritical smirk. Ever since, he's been obsessed with vengeance and ascending to the throne. Yet he remains cautious, as the queen sees him as a formidable opponent. Prince Belian is like a chimera. In mythology, the chimera is a monstrous creature, part lion, part goat, with a serpent's tail and capable of breathing fire. That perfectly describes his personality. As cunning as a serpent, as charismatic and passionate as a lion, he knows how to win the hearts of the people. He even completed a galactic year-long internship in the army. an unprecedented move for a Yamnaya aristocrat. This bold act earned him the admiration of part of the military. However, when it comes to religion, he's an actor. He scoffs at Yamnaya beliefs, viewing religion as just another tool for gaining power. He plays the saint in public only to seduce the clergy and his many admirers. My colleague Arya is the designated watchdog of the Caspian family. But since the death of his parents, Prince Balian trusts no one. He has drastically reduced the influence of watchdogs within his family, seeing them as pawns of the clergy meant to spy on the aristocracy. Prince Balian has a twin sister, Princess Raisa, a headstrong and tomboyish young woman, deeply attached to her brother. Since their parents' death, their world has revolved solely around one another. Within the Yamnaya aristocracy, she is shunned for not behaving according to her rank. She devotes herself to charitable work for the children of Wei, and frequently, at great personal risk, visits the lower-class neighborhoods. She loves the company of Wei children, people of our race, and has often endangered herself by venturing into dangerous areas. Her brother Balian does not understand her obsession with mingling with what he sees as the slave race, as it tarnishes his political image and standing among the nobility. Princess Raisa is secretly involved in a forbidden relationship with Mansour, the only son of High Priest Aras. In Yamnaya society, relationships between members of different castes are not only forbidden, but also biologically infertile. That is why each member is expected to marry within their own caste. Mansour is a brilliant and promising young priest, expected by many to one day follow in his father's footsteps and become a high priest of one of the 13 planets. No one knows about the affair, not even I, until much later to my great surprise. If the clergy were to find out, he would be expelled from the Yamnaya priesthood and become a Yomni, a fallen one. As the watchdog of High Priest Aras, I wasn't about to put him in an awkward position by demanding that he exile his own son, in whom he had placed so many hopes. So, I chose to turn a blind eye to the forbidden relationship. The third contender for power is General Roj, the supreme commander of Genesis military forces. He harbors a deep, irrational hatred for the children of Wei, ever since he lost his wife and children in a Black Hand terrorist attack. His ultimate goal is to wipe them out entirely, replacing them with advanced humanoid robots powered by artificial intelligence. But the clergy opposed this plan. For the Nayas, the children of Wei are eternal servants of the Yamnaya race, and through their devotion, they hope to earn the forgiveness of the One. General Rog has already sent many rebels to forced labor and concentration camps located in Sheol, the southern part of Genesis. A pure product of the military and born into the prestigious Razka family, Rog is an imposing, robust Yamnaya. He rose through the ranks of the Yamnaya military and achieved the title of General of Genesis Planetary Forces. From a young age, he distinguished himself on battlefields, earning the trust of a large portion of the army. Queen Yana also views him as a threat, for despite his openly racist views, he is revered by the military as a war hero. Were it not for the clergy's restraint, he might have attempted a coup. Additionally, the military has signed contracts with major Yamnaya corporations operating in the southern regions of Genesis, extracting raw materials essential for the northern hemisphere. As a result, General Rog holds economic power at the heart of Genesis. Thanks to this leverage, Queen Yana avoids confronting him directly, as her own family's businesses depend on military cooperation and are not a priority in intergalactic trade. Lately, rumors of a large-scale operation have been circulating in the underground. The underground is the criminal underworld, a den of mafia activity, illegal trafficking, and black markets, often linked to the rebel movements in megacities like Jericho. Our agents, the watchdogs, have deeply infiltrated the underground to defend the interests of our masters, the Yamnayas.
Feel the roar of hearts so bold, our stories through the ages told. In blood and fire we make our stand, no force can tame this land. Through desert sands and icy peaks, we'll find the strength of freedom seeks. United by the call of pride, in unity we'll turn the tide. Their towers high, their armies vast, but courage weaves a spell to last. In every fallen tear and scream, the ember spark ignites the dream. Feel the roar of hearts so bold, our stories through the ages told. In blood and fire we make our stand, no force can tame this land.